So this is Undertale. Right off the bat, you'll see this is a very mashing heavy run. I'm going to be mashing my keyboard on the keys X, Z, Shift, and Enter in that order to get through the dialogue as fast as possible. I have no audio. So this is unskippable dialogue. I just press Z and Enter for this. So this is Flowey. He is a killer flower. He's gonna try to murder us. Actually, whole first bit of speed tech there. When he surrounds me with his so-called friendless pellets, I can hold left and down and I'll hit them like half a second earlier because hitboxes are not handled properly in this game.
Okay, it seems like your audio is just not working.
Hmm.
Summer,
Yeah.
I think we might want to reset your
Okay.
fade out.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
It's your game, not the.
Hmm.
Might want to.
It should be fine. Oh, I think I know what should have happened then. Yeah, there's a glitch when you boot the game. There's no audio sometimes.
There we go.
Okay, let's try that again then. Oh wait, I need to hold on.
Okay, that was easy. His game decided not to have a deal.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think it's glitching when I go into full screen.
You might want to stop and start the game right now.
Yeah, I'm going to. Let's see. Now it's working. Okay, there we go. Is my mic live? Okay. So what happened there? I'm sorry for the inconvenience. What happened there was the game has a glitch, which is when you boot the game, sometimes there is just no audio at all, and that happened. And I didn't know because I thought because we don't have the audio on the entire time, so I didn't know until the run started. So that's a couple minutes wasted right there. No big deal. So yeah, again, holding left and down here to get hit earlier, because hitboxes aren't handled properly. So this is tutorial. She's gonna save us from Flowey the Killer Flower, and guide us through the ruins. So I need to hit these two switches here to progress to the next room. And she's gonna have us fight this dummy, and we just need to act and talk or whatever, and we can beat it right there, just like that. So I'm gonna be fleeing from nearly all encounters in the game. Of course, not the bosses because we need to beat those. Fleeing is a lot faster than actually using acts and making them spareable, because they would attack you. There are enemies that you can spare immediately though, and we will spare those. Saves about a second over fleeing. And this is this great hallway where we actually walk without doing anything for 25 seconds. It's the best room in the game. Okay, we get to a pillar, talk tutorial again, and we just move on. So I'm gonna hope not to get an encounter there. That was good RNG. There is a chance, a pretty big chance actually, I don't know the exact number, but there's chances to get encounters in these rooms. I didn't get any, that's nice. So getting an encounter in this room always happens, you can't avoid it. We got good RNG actually. You can either get a Whimsun or a Frogget there. I got a Whimsun, which is sparable immediately. So that's actually optimal RNG so far. That's nice, I guess. So I'm gonna try to do something called TAS Rock Skip here. Let's see if I can actually get it. No, I can't. I got normal Rock Skip though. So what I was trying to do there with TAS Rock Skip is walk, pixel, and frame perfectly. And interact with the rock while it's moving, so I can actually overflow the text and walk over those spikes. But we got an encounter while the rock was moving, so that skipped some of it too. I'm gonna need to take this menu in here carefully the last time, because if you do anything but flirt or joke, I think it is, or whatever, Naptipla keeps attacking you, and I don't think you can still finish the fight. Because yeah, that would be very bad. So let's see if we get an encounter in this room. Didn't. That's nice. I'm gonna go fall down here and flip this switch, so the spikes at the end of the room go down. So, starting at the next room, there's RNG again about getting encounters. So let's see if we can get no encounters. There's a very low chance to get one in that room. This room is a little higher, and the next room is really high encounter rate. Let's see if we can maybe not get an encounter. Probably will though. Yo, that was actually optimal RNG so far. If only I could get that in PB attempts. You know, it would be nice. Storyl's gonna get a phone call from whoever, I don't even know who. And, yeah, she's gonna guide us through her house. We're gonna go into the bedroom and have a nap. And she's gonna bake this good pie for us. We need this later on to make some fights, faster. So now we need to go to talk tutorial, because if we go downstairs, she's just gonna come downstairs and take us up with her. So now we can go downstairs. So now we just keep on talking to her, and we're gonna go into the tutorial fights. So the tutorial fight is also very RNG based. We want to get hands, as we like to call them. There's these hand-shaped attacks, and if we run into them, it ends the attack immediately and saves like 7 seconds, something like that. These attacks. So that's, I'm on 5 attacks now. I need to start counting attacks, so I know when I need to start taking damage. 7, 8. Okay, we got good RNG. That's pretty optimal RNG. That is actually optimal RNG. I could have gone on and dodged, see if I could get 6 hands, but if I'm at 3 HP, getting hit by anything ends the attack immediately. So yeah, we got a really good ruins. I don't know if the timer is still going properly, but if it is, it's probably like a sub 7 ruins, which is like really good. That would have probably been a gold ruins for me. I didn't really know. Yeah. Well, let's see. Probably not going completely properly. Yeah, that's like a 657-ish. No, that's actually better. Yep, that's my best ruins ever. Nice. Okay, so that's a really good start to the run. We're gonna go on to Snowden now, but we need to talk to Flowey first. And he's gonna tell us about, I don't even know what he's gonna tell us about. Yeah, probably. So yeah, we get this cutscene. This is only here because this would have been the end of the demo when that came out. That's the only reason these splash screens are here. So we're gonna go on Snowden now. We talked to Sans right here. And again, we get a really long and great room where we can literally do nothing. Except move weirdly. Okay, so we got this cutscene here, we just mash through it. Yeah, this is a pretty long cutscene of just mashing. Also, I would like to point out that, which I didn't realize before, that was actually a fucking amazing ruins, because in the other category I run mainly, which is neutral, we don't actually get the pie, which is about 7 seconds faster, and that ruins was better than my neutral ruins gold. So that says a lot. I leave the pie in the box because we get it out later. How did I manage to get an encounter there? Apparently I had terrible movement. Usually you don't get an encounter there, but that's fine. So we got another cutscene here. I equipped the tough glove even though we don't kill anything because it allows me to get the stick in my menu, and that allows us to skip a couple fights. So we're gonna get another encounter here. I don't know why I got an encounter before, but you know, it's fine. So yeah, this is Doggo. We just throw the stick at him and he just gets, we can spare him. So if I stand still in blue attacks, I can just dodge them. No big deal. Walk over the ice here so I don't get an encounter. Because if the game, the way encounters work in this game is it's based on a step count, and if your step count gets to a certain value, you get an encounter. And when you're walking on the ice, your step count does not increase, so you can't get an encounter. And we just go through this invisible electricity maze, but you know, Papyrus just shows the path because he's dumb. Okay. So yeah, another puzzle here. It's actually a crossword puzzle, I believe, but you know, we just walk past it because Papyrus again is very dumb. So now we need to go press a switch here that's on the ground. And we get to the dough guy, as we like to call him. And again, we throw the stick at these and they just become sparable. Whoops, I don't know where I was going. Okay, they gave me the fast attack. I think this attack is like a second faster than the other attack they can give me. So we need to solve this puzzle here. I need to turn every X into an O and press the button so the spikes go away. So there is a skip here in an old version, but because we use the Linux version of the game now, we can't do it because that is 1.1 and the skip is only possible in 1.0. The reason we use the Linux version is because it makes mashing a lot faster. The Windows version treats Shift and X and Enter and Z as two virtual keys, whereas the Linux version treats them as 4 separate keys. So you can press Enter and Z at the same time and they'll both register, which they wouldn't do in Windows. So I just kept on pressing no there to Papyrus. I was responding to him asking me if I understood his explanation of this puzzle, but you know, I don't really understand. So why would I say yes? Okay, that's ice puzzle right there. Or ice puzzle skip. That's kind of a finicky skip. Sometimes the game can be like, no, you will not get this, and just send you downwards when you press the inputs at the same frame, which you're supposed to. So this is Greater Dog. We spare him too by throwing the stick. Okay, he gave me the skip. If you get a sleeping dog attack there, which we did, we can run into it and just end the attack immediately. Yeah, we mashed through this again. Whoops. Let's see, because this is sub 14 enter Snowden. It probably is. Okay, so we get to Snowden town. We just walked right past it. There is nothing of interest here. And we're gonna go to the Papyrus fight. So the Papyrus fight is a really hard fight. I actually have no idea how to beat it. So we're just gonna mash through this. So as I said, I have no idea how to beat this fight. All I know is I need to throw the stick, but like, I have no clue how to beat this. In all seriousness though, dying to Papyrus 3 times is actually about 45 seconds faster than beating him, because this is a well-programmed game. Because if you die to Papyrus 3 times and come back, he actually asks you if you want to fight him again, and if you say no, you beat him like that. So that was the first fight. We're going on to the second now. And the reason I was throwing the stick there is that if I spare him immediately, we actually get a really long attack and lose time. I can spare him on the second and third fights though. Okay, so that's fight 2. Okay. We need to find him one more time, and then we can spare him. Or I guess he spares us, because we don't actually get to spare him. Yeah, this is a pretty boring fight. We're just gonna have to sit through it. And we did it. We beat him. So now I need to pay attention to my mashing, because it automatically puts the chooser on yes. So if I hit yes by accident, I fight him a 4th time and lose about 40 seconds. And that would be bad. So yeah, we're gonna just tell him we don't want to fight him anymore, and he spares us. Okay, there we go. So that's a Papyrus fight. Now we're gonna have to date Papyrus. This is a requirement to get the true pacifist ending. Yeah, we're gonna go back to his house. Also, this like seizure walking, I guess you could call it, that which I've been doing now every now and then, is actually done by holding up and down at the same time, because this is a well-programmed game. Yeah, we're gonna date Papyrus. So I press C immediately here to get the dating heads-up display up. Normally you wouldn't be able to do it until he is quiet there, but, well, you would be able to. You just wouldn't know. So yeah, that saves about, doing that there over just not doing it at all, it saves about, like, 10 seconds. So now I need to go with my heart, go to his hat, or... It says his hat, but his face works too. You don't have to go all the way up to the hat. And what I did there was, it's called a spaghetti skip. It's a kinda hard skip. You need to hit refuse on that choice there. Because if you decide to eat the spaghetti, Papyrus actually, not Papyrus, but if you eat the spaghetti, there's a bunch of unskippable text, and it'll waste a couple seconds. And that's the Papyrus date. Just a bunch of mashing. So yeah, now we're gonna go on to Waterfall. And, yeah, we're gonna get an item that completely breaks the game in a couple minutes. About 2 to 3 minutes. Oops, I clipped the wall. I'm gonna try not to get hit by these. And we get to a cutscene. This is Papyrus telling Undyne about how he failed to capture us. And how he doesn't really want to capture us, but you know, he needs to, because I don't know why. Okay, this is like a 20-second long cutscene. Nothing special I can do here. This is Monster Kid. He's an annoying character with a bunch of annoying dialogue. Wait, no, let's not bother with him. So I'm gonna try not to screw this up. If you line these flowers up in a straight line, you can I don't know what they do, but you can walk over them. We're gonna flee from Aaron here, as we did with everything so far. And this one is actually pretty easy to screw up, and like I did there. Okay. I hit the bell there to make it to respawn the things. You can read a donation.
Okay, so we have a donation by Jasper. Not sure who that is, but whatever. Anyways, his comment was BSG hype. Also, kill the animals, obviously. Thank you for your donation.
Yeah, I screwed up that puzzle pretty badly. It can be kind of annoying if you don't press the inputs correctly. Which will happen if you're trying to do it fast. So I'm gonna try to manipulate these spheres, or not even try, I'm going to, because it's literally unfailable. If I hold down, the spheres will go a lot more down. Depending on which direction keys you're holding, the spheres will go there. Yeah, these are pretty much, you pretty much can't get hit by these anymore on the second room. And there's another, like, 30-second long cutscene here. Nothing we can do here. We just gotta wait. Yeah, we get another bunch of dialogue from Monster Kid here. And this is where we get the punch card, the item that makes this a good speed game. I'm gonna save just in case. Saving is literally impossible. So we need to buy an ice cream here, and he gives us a punch card. And if you buy if you have 3 punch cards, you get a free ice cream. Isn't that great? And we're gonna see right away how broken the punch card is. Right there. I'm gonna try to do an overflow wrong warp here, and I managed to do it. So yeah, the punch card is very broken. I'm pretty sure the reason it's broken is that there's a frame between the sprite showing up and you selecting the item. And that just breaks everything. So what I did there is I pressed Enter and Z 1 frame after each other, and it just overflows that. So this is Onion Sand Skip. Frame perfect, nice. So you can soft lock an Onion Sand Skip if you do it too slowly, but I didn't. I'm gonna do a wrong warp here. Oops. There we go. So wrong warps are pixel perfect. If you're 1 pixel too far away from the room transition, you don't get it, and if you're too far, you room transition. But you know, I've learned a lot of the triggers in my time running this game. There is a skip here. I'm not gonna do it because it's possible to soft lock, and it's not worth it to do the safe strat for it. It only saves a second anyway, so it's not really worth it. So this next skip, rather than being position-based, this is actually timing-based. Depending on how long you've been, it's been since Monster Kid started standing still, the dialogue shows up. So if I hold up and down here, I can move twice as fast for some reason. Another wrong warp there. I'm gonna do an overflow here, but I need to wait until Monster Kid starts talking again. There we go. And that skips another like 5 to 10 seconds. Don't need to save here. Whoops, I didn't think I got that. Okay, so that was Spears 2 skip. The trigger for it is kind of annoying. I also didn't think I was on the trigger. I thought I was a pixel before it, but I got it, so I guess that's good. So same here with the spear manip. If I hold up, the spears go up. So how I'm doing the PCE stuff, as we like to call it, PCE standing for punch card exploits. I'm just pressing an arrow key and control on the same frame, and it moves me a pixel, or not a pixel, a step. And that allows me to be on a cutscene trigger with my menu open, and I can close it and can open the punch card from there and skip the cutscene. So now there's another cutscene here. A bunch of unskippable text here. And we wake up. I'm gonna try to do a glitch here called Jesus Frisk. It's a useless glitch, and I got it. It's useless, it's pixel perfect. It just allows you to walk on water. That's just it. So we're gonna go on to the Mad Dummy fight here. There's a really cool strat for this. Before this was found, we used to have trouble with 6 cycle, and we can have a really consistent strat for 5 cycle now. So this fight is cycle based. I need to dodge these and hit him with these. Take an intentional hit here, because if I don't, his HP will be 1 too low to do a certain attack. And the attack he's gonna do now allows us to do a 5 cycle. That should be it. Should definitely be it. So we just hit him with his own cotton balls. That's great. Yeah, that's a bicycle. By a pretty large margin too. So that's it for phase 1. There's nothing we can do about phase 2. He's gonna hit us with rockets in phase 2, but it doesn't actually matter if we hit him back with those. I like to actually try and not hit him with them. Just for the meme. Yeah, it's just another scroller from now on. Not too much time left to the fight. And that's the fight, pretty much. So yeah, he can't actually hit us anymore now. And this again is unskippable dialogue, and Natsubil comes to save it, but he doesn't actually come to save us. He actually comes to cry, but he saves us in the process. Because why not? So yeah, that's a dummy fight. And immediately after this fight, we have a skip coming up, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna save instead. So you could skip this cutscene here. It saves like 3 seconds. But I didn't want to do it because I was kind of low HP already, and there's a lot of opportunities to soft lock. Whoops. Because on every wrong warp, if you don't mash away the punch card fast enough, you can soft lock. Come on. I'm gonna do an overflow wrong warp here. Overflow wrong warps are done by closing a text box on a screen transition. It's as easy as that. Normally in a casual playthrough, you'd have to light up these mushrooms to show the path, but you know, it's easy to memorize. Same here, when you've done it a bunch of times, the path is really easy to memorize. And here we encounter Temmie, the most deadly enemy in the game. And that's it for the darkening rooms. So we're gonna go into another cutscene here, with a lot more mashing. So yeah, 9 is gonna try to kill us, but she's not really gonna manage, because Monster Kid gets in the way without knowing. Okay, so I'm gonna do another wrong warp here. This wrong warp actually saves a really big amount of time. It saved like 5 seconds. And for wrong warps in this game, that's a lot. I'm gonna do a bridge skip here. Let's see if I can actually get it. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna do another wrong warp here. And this is called 1-9. I'm gonna focus and explain it. Whoops, I got it already. Okay, I didn't get it. Oh, that's fine. That was really slow. What I was trying to do there, and it's really hard, especially when you're just starting out with it. Nice visual glitch, by the way. What I was trying to do there is PC the first trigger, then while the screen was scrolling, PC the second trigger, and then blind do a wrong warp after that. See, I didn't do it. That's about a 20-second loss. At least I didn't fail PCing the second trigger. If I do that, I get a 2 cycle instead of 1 cycle, and that's like a minute loss. See, Undyne gives us a shield for whatever reason. I don't know why you would give someone you're trying to kill a shield, but, you know. I checked her. I was trying to challenge, so the attacks got faster. now I'm gonna spare her because she doesn't care about me challenging her anymore. And I'm gonna flee. I'm gonna flee and pray I get the 1 cycle because it might have been in a bad position. It should be fine actually. Yeah, that's 1 cycle. There we go. Casually you get a 5 cycle here. And that's frame perfect. That's also a skip right there. If you feel, I'm gonna save. If you feel that skip, if you feel that, you lose like a minute. And I'm gonna do the safe version of lap skip here, because it's a marathon. Normally you just PC your way through that cutscene trigger, but by overflowing and mashing the text away on a cutscene, it's impossible to fail. So in a neutral speedrun, you would kill this Vulcan, but it's true pacifist, we can't kill anything. So yeah, we're going on to quick ban here. Don't need to save. Go out of bounds just like that. I'm gonna position myself like this so I can get into the room trigger as fast as possible. Overflow this pan so I can get the stained apron, which is an armor item. Not gonna equip the apron yet because it has, I think it's a 50% chance that you can't flee, and we still have to flee from some things later on. Okay, I got optimal movement here. Probably. Actually didn't. Okay, I thought I did. That's fine. So I'm gonna try and get a wall clip here. So I can make this skip a lot easier. Okay, I didn't get the wall clip. That's fine though. Whoops. Didn't even get the early cycle either. Okay, so this is jetpack skip. Can I actually interact? No, I can't. I'm dumb. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so I need to open my punch card again after overflowing that text. Because if I don't, I can't skip the jetpack cutscene. I'm gonna save. So yeah, now I actually can't open my menu because I did that skip. So we're gonna go back to the start of Hotlands and re-enter the first room of Hotlands so we can get our menu back. And right after we do that, we're gonna do 3 wrong warps in a row. So if I leave this room, I can open my menu again and I do wrong warps right away. Whoops. Okay, so this is elevator skip. I can just overflow the elevator by pressing Control and Enter at the same time. And it allows me to move during the, when the text is up. So this is Hotlands floor 2. We're gonna do a couple skips here. This being the best one, volume warning. So what the game did there, normally you wouldn't be able to press that 3rd switch, but by PCing you can. And if you PCE that, the game just generates a phone call every frame. It's great. Come on. Okay. That's guard skip right there. If I mash this away fast enough, I can get a boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was counting steps there. That's my only visual cue for this. Oh, that's optimal right there. Yeah. Totally. Okay, so, this is a kind of hard skip, but not really. That was actually fast track for this. You can either, just PC the first trigger, and then walk out of the room, but what I did there is I mashed away the text to, and I mashed Metaton's text, so I could go out of bounds there. Saves about a second over normal bomb skip. So again, I don't have my menu. Need to go back to the start of Hotlands. Whoops, that's not a pixel. Nope, that's not it either. Okay. So we're gonna go to Hotlands Floor 3 now. And we're gonna do a skip called North-South Skip. This is a really hard skip to learn, but it saves over a minute, so it's definitely worth it. At least it was hard to learn until Linux came out. So I'm gonna time this. You can also mash. Learning mashing it is easier, but timing is more consistent. So how I do that there, it's actually frame perfect. I'm gonna save. I open the punch card on the trigger, and exactly 6 frames after, I need to close it. If I do it too early, I can't actually close the punch card, and if I do it too late, I don't make it out of bounds. So this is Muffet Skip. You actually get 4 attempts at this. It's really lenient. And this is what we like to call Pope Slide, the weird movement there. And I filled that over for the wrong warp. It only saves like a couple frames, but still. Okay, that's play skip. That skip actually right there save. Those 2 skips combined probably save about 5 minutes. And we do it in a matter of seconds. So I need to go up to core here to get this cutscene, and then go back to get my menu because I don't have it anymore. Because if I don't go to core and get that cutscene, right floor 3 does not appear in the elevator, and we can't go back here. So yeah, we go back again, get our menu, do wrong warps. Essentially what we've been doing a lot of the time now. Whoops, that's not the pixel. Okay. So now we're gonna go to core. I think that's good. Yeah, okay. I thought I didn't get the wrong warp there. Or, I thought I went to the wrong floor for a second. But I didn't, so we're good. Yeah, we're gonna go up to core. Do a couple skips there. Yeah, that's magic skip right there. Saves about 30 seconds, I think. Alright, I didn't skip the phone call. Skipping that phone call saves like a second. Oops. Wrong warp there. Walk into this trigger. You can skip that trigger, but it's faster to skip the second trigger. Let's see, is this the right tile? I hope it is. No, it's not. Damn it. Optimal. So you can do a wrong warp if you skip the second trigger instead of the first one. Let's see if I can do it. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, you can't re-enter the room either, because if you do, you soft lock. And that's not what we want. It really isn't. You want me wrong warp? Do this puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna wrong warp into this room here. Save the frames. Okay, wrong warp here. And we're gonna encounter astigmatism here. We flee from it, and then we equip the apron, because it's the last enemy we need to flee from. I'm gonna save here just in case. This is Metaton skip. Wow, that's really early. Here we go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting steps again. Okay, and in a neutral run, again, we would be able to skip the second part of this cutscene. We can skip the first parts, but you would be able to skip the cutscene after interacting with the elevator in a neutral run. Why we don't do this in TPE is because if you do that, you soft lock. Because I think what it does is it says you killed Metaton, and you can't date Elphys later on, and that's required to get the true pacifist ending. So this is New Home. This is actually the best part of the game, because there's like 5 minutes of unmatchable dialogue. And that's not the pixel. And I soft locked. Nice. I couldn't move there, so I have to restart the game. Good thing I saved. Okay. Yeah, going into full screen is a little weird. Yeah, I saved there because there was an opportunity soft lock. What I did there, because I didn't mash away the punch card fast enough, I couldn't move. I'm gonna try that again. There we go. So yeah, this, as I said, this is the best part of the game. 5 minutes of straight, unskippable dialogue. So what I'm gonna do here is called Magalore Skip. It's found by Magalore. I'm gonna overflow the text and walk into the trigger for that encounter, mash away the text and leave the room, so we skip that encounter. That saves about 10 seconds, I think. Yeah, do a wrong warp there. I needed to go left and right to get the keys for these chains. Yeah, again, a lot of unskippable dialogue here. If only it was skippable. I'm gonna do a wrong warp here, skip an encounter. So yeah, there's literally nothing we can do here. Oops, let's actually move. This is all just lore about the game. Just backstory. We're about halfway. Halfway through Monstertale and halfway through the run. I think there's like 7-ish text box encounters left. This is always a boring part of the run. Especially in the marathon run, because there's nothing I can really explain here. Yeah, we're almost done. There's like 3 left. Actually, the next one is the last one. So that's Monstertale. The best part of the game, as I said. I'm gonna save here and do Judgment Skip. And frame perfect. So yeah, I need to start holding up when Sans appears so I can walk into the room and not get stuck on a pillar. I'm not gonna save because saving here actually is a waste of time. Because later on, you get set back to that save file, and we need to go back. So if we save later, we actually lose like 20 seconds because we need to walk back. This is the Asgore fight. This is a really awesome fight in speedruns. It requires a lot of skill to get quad crits in the attacks. Every quad you get saves approximately 10 seconds. An optimal Asgore in a neutral run would be 9 turns, but in TPE we eat the pie, so it would be 10. He destroys the mercy button because we have to fight him. Quad right there. The quads do actually do like double the damage of triples. Or actually, I think it did a double of doubles. That was bad hits. I'm also not used to this big of a screen or monitor, so I'm gonna screw up a lot more than usually. Hitting the easy ones. That's 3. Preferably for like a somewhat decent Asgore, I would want like 6 quads. And that would be a 13 turn in TPE. Wow, that's bad. You know, good Asgores are different for a lot of people. I am actually probably the best Asgore fighter in the community, but you know, some people actually get 20 turns and call it good. It really depends on your skill. So that's 4, I think. 1 more would be nice. Okay, 5. Nice. That's decent. 5 quads is decent. Would have preferred to get like 6 or 7, you know, doesn't matter. We kill Asgore, doesn't abort TPE. It's actually faster to kill him. Also, I was mashing differently there, because at this part of the game, you can just mash all keys at once really quickly, and it's faster than piano mashing, as we like to call it. And piano mashing being like mashing the keys in a specific order. And that Flowey's gonna crash the game. Now we need to restart it. I'm gonna get the mouse ready. Come on. Okay. Restarting the game, and getting ready for the Omega Flowey fight. Come on. Yeah, okay. So yeah, contrary to common belief, Flowey is one of the easiest bosses in the game. You could essentially stand still for half of the fight and still survive. Yeah, this is more unskippable dialogue. Yeah, Flowey is just an auto-scroller. There is some RNG to Flowey, but that's about the only things that really can change your time on Flowey is load times, because you need to reload the game like 3 times. and yeah, just RNG. There's a couple RNG segments. Actually, I think there's only one. So yeah, the fight's gonna start here. It's gonna look really hard, but it's actually extremely easy. So yeah, Flowey took the 6 human souls, and he is now almost God. We're just gonna dodge his attacks, and that's pretty much all we need to do. So, for reference, you need to get hit 14 times to die on Flowey. And that's a lot. See, every soul phase, as we like to call them, actually gives you healing. Some heal you back to full HP, some don't. So the soul phases also can't kill you. I'm also not gonna hit the fight button because it's useless. It doesn't get useful until the last phase. It's actually necessary to hit it in the last phase. Okay. So yeah, this doesn't necessarily heal you back up to full HP. It's definitely not going to here. So yeah, Flowey just saves and loads to throw you off, but you know, it's actually really easy to tell when he's gonna load and save. Well, it isn't really easy to tell, you just know if you fight him a bunch of times. These are belay shoes. I just need to stand on the top right and manage to not miss the ag button. It's possible to miss the ag button here if you're on the bottom. But if you're on the top, you can't miss it ever. And also, if you are on the bottom, it's still RNG if you miss it. Sometimes it will jump over you if you're on the bottom. And if that's the case, you miss that button and you lose like a minute. Because you need to do that phase all over again. So this is RNG. The act button can either be on the left or the right here. And there's no way to tell where it's gonna be. I'm gonna go with left, and I was right. It's only like a second loss if you're on the wrong side. You'll also see some people just stand in the middle and see where it comes. Whereas other people just guess. Either save or lose a second. Okay. This is a burn pan. Just mash here in this position and we'll always hit the act button. Okay. So coming up is another skip. If I close the game after there's a certain point in the next soul phase, I can skip like a 45-second long cutscene. Well, maybe not 45 seconds, but at least 30. So the fastest way to deal with this soul phase is just being in the bottom right corner so the gun can fire as quickly as possible. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I was counting wrong. Yeah, so now I go out of full screen, and when it starts shooting healing items, I can close the game and reload, and that skips that cutscene. So it's tradition in the Undertale speedrunning community to spam ow at this last phase of the Flowey fights. And if I don't see ow spam, everyone is banned. So this is where you actually need to start hitting the fight button to progress the fight. So it's really hard, even on this phase, to die to Flowey, because you get healing items all the time, and you can get hit by a lot of things and not die. Oops, missed that run there. So after this fight, I'll know how far I'm off to be. Last hit right there. That's the Flowey fight right there. I mean, the fight is over, but we still have some speed tech coming up after the fight. See, now Flowey is gonna continuously kill us, because why not? So there's a bit of speed tech here. If I sit on the sprite but not on the hitbox of these Frentinel's pellets, when I'm able to hit them, I will hit them immediately. Normally they would go out and back in and then hit you, but if you're on it, you can get hit by them the first frame. Just like that. And I don't have to mash here anymore. It's just a cutscene from here on out. And in a second here, I'm gonna actually reload the game again to skip a like 10-second long cutscene. Probably isn't worth it for some reason. Right now the game takes like 5 seconds to go in and out of full screen, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I'm like a minute and a half behind PB right now. That's not too bad. So I can actually move without actually seeing my heart. Right there. When Flowey's sprite appears. So yeah, we kill Flowey, come on. We kill Flowey. Probably shouldn't have gone back in full screen. Wasn't really worth it. Because now I need to go back out of full screen again to skip, or not to skip, to reload. And continue the run. So when the sprite appears, I can close and reload. and we'll be right back at our save point. Whoops. Can the game please show up? Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go back. The elevator is... We can actually use the elevator now. And we're gonna go date, Undyne now. Date the fish lady. I'm gonna do a series of wrong warps here. That went pretty well, those wrong warps. So I'm gonna overflow this elevator, go to floor 1. And we're gonna use the riverman to go to waterfall. Try not going to Snowden because it starts you out on Snowden and you need to menu right to go to waterfall. If you go to Snowden, you lose like 25 seconds. Because it plays this cutscene on the way to Snowden and it plays it on the way back to waterfall. It's like really bad. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and date Undyne. Because why not date the fish lady? This dating in this game is just a bunch of mashing, just like it is in real life. Yeah. We just mash through this date. There's a couple things we need to do in this date though. They come later. So now she's gonna give us a couple of choices of what we want to drink. But we can really only choose one. She's also not gonna let us get up to choose. She's gonna give us a spear instead and have us point at it. So I think I chose the tea. I think that's what I chose. That's actually the only thing you can choose. She doesn't allow you to get anything else. Yeah, she gives us like some really hot tea. It's actually burning according to the game. My mashing is better than usual today. That's nice. So now, Bios was supposed to have his cooking lesson, by Undyne, but, you know, since he's not here, I guess we can have it. So I need to actually mash Enter and Z really fast here to stir this. Not really doing it too well. And now I need to hold my right arrow key to turn up the heat. Alright. So yeah, that was too hot. Just a little too hot. Just a little. So now because Undyne thinks we can't be friends because she sucks at making friends, she's gonna fight us and we're gonna give her a fake hit of 1 whole damage. Yeah, that's the Undyne date. We're gonna move on here, and now we're gonna date Alphys. You know, the yellow dinosaur girl? Oh god, I need to not clip the wall. Okay, didn't go to Snowden again, we're good. So yeah, we go date Alphys. There's a kind of cool skip we can do here, but it requires a really good mashing. Let's see if I can actually get it. It's not time for it yet. It's time for it in like 30 seconds. So yeah, what I can do here is called dating stop skip. It's when we skip the music stopping because the mashing is so fast. Let's see if I can get it. Did I? No, I didn't. Ah, I failed it. That's fine. It doesn't save any time anyway. It just means like the music overlaps. So she's gonna take us to a place, a great place for a date, aka the garbage dump. Oops. Oh god, my hands are starting to hurt. Okay, so I'm gonna try getting Jesus Frisk again. I didn't. That's fine. Doesn't save any time. I don't have to save. So here we get a phone call from Papyrus. And we're gonna go back to the Riverman, or Woman, whatever. And go back to Hotland so we can go to the true lab. The lab we've seen wasn't actually the lab. See, I didn't go to Snowden. We're good. Did the menuing properly every time. That's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna save here just in case something happens. And we're gonna go to what seems to be the bathroom, but it's actually an elevator. And we get to the True Lab, and True Lab is actually wrong warp hell. There's so many wrong warps. It's like a 6-minute segment. I might be wrong on that. And there's like 20 to 30 wrong warps. So the reason we don't skip that elevator is because we can't. It actually teleports you to a different room. Come on. So if you overflow that and leave, you would be back in the normal lab. And I didn't overflow wrong warp there. Save there just in case. Oops, that's not pixel. No. Didn't mean to interact with that. That's fine. And here we get our first amalgamate. And we need to beat these to get the keys to unlock the exit of True Lab. Oops. So yeah, I get a red key there and I put it in the slots. I'm doing another overflow wrong warp here. If I can actually overflow today. There we go. Nope, that's not it. Save again. Another overflow wrong warp. I didn't actually get it. That's fine. Okay. Another overflow wrong warp. I'm gonna get the yellow key. Save. The yellow key was actually hidden underneath that bed. So this is Endogeny skip. Come on. I need to overflow that and not press yes yet, because if I do, it triggers the cutscene and I can't move. I need to press yes and interact with that at the same time so I can actually move again. And I also needed to wait with mashing, because if I stopped mashing I wouldn't be able to move and it would be a soft lock. Or if I continue mashing, not if I stop mashing. Oops. I got a wrong warp here. Why did that fail? Put in a yellow key and we fight lemon bread. Didn't screw up the menuing, let's go. Menuing on lemon bread can be kind of annoying. Didn't screw anything up so far. He's been giving me the slow attack twice now. Let's see if I can show off the other attack. Nope, I can't. He can also give me a different attack. Saves like 2 seconds, I think. Probably less. Oops. I need to interact with that, so I trigger the amalgamate. Whoops, that was wrong. So yeah, we just need to keep on joking this, I think. Yeah, joke. And it will get spared automatically at some point. There we go. So I don't get that key yet, I get it on the way back so I can do an overflow wrong work with it. Come on. Wow. Okay, screw that. I don't even know why I was feeling that so much. Guess I'm doing a normal wrong warp then. Hello? I thought that was trigger, it wasn't. I didn't soft lock on that, so we're good. I'm gonna try overflowing this. There we go. So I can do this safe strat for this skip. Because again, just overflowing something and mashing it away on the cutscene trigger is safer than PCEing the cutscene trigger. I need to do a downwards wrong warp there. If you fail that wrong warp, you actually still get the fight. Because you just enter the room again and you trigger your cutscene back. So I'm gonna do a pretty cool skip here. This is called generator skip. Let's see if I can actually overflow though. Would be nice if I could. There we go. I need to press yes once, then wait until Alphys starts talking, and I can mash it away again. We get some weird colored text. And it saved like 10 seconds. I also can't leave the room yet, because if I do, I soft lock. As long as you're behind Alphys' sprite, you should be good. And that's True Lab. So now we're gonna go on to the final boss fight, it's Azrael. Spoilers, Flowey is Azrael. We're gonna take the elevator first, because why wouldn't we walk? So I'm gonna hope I don't soft lock here, because if I do, that would set me back really far. Well, not that far. Probably like a minute, though. I shouldn't soft lock. I soft lock like once on 1,000 wrong warps. There we go. So yeah, it seems like we need to fight Asgore again, but we actually don't. And there is a bunch of mashing here coming up. Probably like a 20-second difference, but that's fine. So yeah, somebody tripped over the power cable and everything went offline. So that was fun. Is it glitched again? Oh god. More glitches. Let's see if it works. I don't hear it. There we go. We can continue. So let's just pretend that didn't happen. I think that's the best we can do here. Yeah, we're coming up on the final boss here, but first there is a lot of mashing. Like, a lot of mashing. So at the start of this cutscene, I'm actually gonna mash differently than at the end. Because Toriel starts talking, and I can just mash all my keys like crazy. Same with Asgore. But when Undyne comes in, it doesn't work anymore, and I need to piano mash. Also in 1.0, there used to be this glitch where if you pressed spacebar when Alphys and Undyne were together, they would start kissing and their necks would just die. They would just stay in this position. But you know, it doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. So, yeah, Flowey comes to ruin our plans of having a happy ending. You know, it's okay. I think we can beat him. So, Flowey's about to brutally murder us, but then, Toriel tries to save us, and everyone else does too. Yeah, again, it's still a bunch of mashing. Boss fight coming in like a minute. So, yeah, Flowey is, just kindly gonna take everyone's, souls, because why not? And, yeah, he becomes Azrael because Flowey is Azrael. So, final boss fight starting now. Again here, unskippable dialogue. The fight doesn't start until the background color changes, actually. And there's this glitch we can do. I'm gonna try to do it. It doesn't save any time, it just looks cool. So I dream first, so I can get some healing items. I'm gonna rip up the punch card. Whoops, so, my menu is handled properly right now. Let me check how my menu is set up. Okay. If I mash this away frame perfectly, I can get a rainbow glitch. I didn't get it. Oh, actually, I did. Nice. Nice. Got the rainbow glitch. And nice. You can only do that once, and I got it. I don't know why I got it, no. So I just keep hoping here, because safety strats. If you die here, it doesn't actually matter, but it wastes like 30 seconds if you die, probably more. And hoping actually reduces the damage you take, whereas sparing does literally nothing. And although sparing is faster because you don't have the many moments of hope, it is a lot safer to use hope. Yeah, it's just, Asriel is just an auto-scroller. That's all there is to it. Yeah, there's RNG to this attack, but it's just easy to dodge, still. This whole fight is actually RNG based, but or like most of this fight is RNG based, but the RNG doesn't actually save or waste time. So he's gonna attack 6 times here. That implies that the phase 1 is almost over. And I'm gonna need to get some healing when he says a certain dialogue. Because I'm gonna have to be at full HP at the end of phase 1 to not have to take an intentional death in phase 2 or unintentional. So I need to heal now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So this attack is called Hyper Goner. If you get hit by it, you get sent to 1 HP, but you can't die on it. If I get hit, I need to take an intentional death later in phase 2. And this is all RNG. Sometimes RNG can prevent you from dodging it, but I actually dodged it. So I don't have to take an intentional death. I can still take an unintentional death though. Yeah, time for phase 2. We can't actually do anything but struggle. And we just need to dodge and survive. That's all there is to this part of phase 2. I'm gonna hope I don't die. I should be fine. Yeah, I should definitely be fine. Okay, maybe I'm not fine. I'm gonna try dodging this. I should be taking an intentional death, just so that didn't happen. Because it's faster to die at the start of the attack than it is at the end of the attack, obviously. Yeah, so that's part of phase 2. Now we need to save our friends, and how I'm gonna do that is by just choosing a random option, which is of course the first option the first 2 times, and then the 3rd time I'm gonna use the option that has the least amount of dialogue, because that dialogue is unskippable. I'm also trying to do some blind menuing here. I'm gonna try to kill all these. I didn't, so that's like a 3-second loss. That's fine. No big deal. So time for a Sands of Papyrus. Same deal here. I'm gonna choose a random option, which is the first one, 2 times, and then I'm gonna menu down and select Sands as first option, because that's the fastest one. And now we're gonna go on to Toril and Asgore. And I'm gonna use some strat for them. Whoops. I'm gonna eat the pie on them. And that saves like 2 turns to this this mini fight, I guess you can call it. Saves like 2 turns, and that's a lot of time. That's one of the main reasons we get the pie. So we saved everyone, and now it's time to save Azrael. And we get it's cutscene time. Fun. I guess it's time. So yeah, in a couple minutes here, coming up is what you've been bidding for. It's the bit where hug or don't hug the goat. It's not time for it yet. It's coming up. Nice. So yeah, you can't actually die here, I don't think. So this is just an auto-scroller, you just need to keep sparing and mashing, and that's all I can do. So yeah, this is just fields time, except we don't get fields because we played the game over 100 times. So, it's almost, that's almost the end of the fight. Oh, that is actually the end of the fight. It's just mashing now and he doesn't attack anymore. So yeah, we're coming up and hugging the goats, which we are doing, if I heard that correctly. We have a donation.
That is indeed correct. We got a €10 donation by Joseph Black with the comment, "In a world where power cables and chairs don't get along, one speedrunner event must rise up to the challenge. Will BSG prevail or will it fall due to technical difficulties? The stakes are high. Stay tuned." Thank you for that €10 donation.
Yeah, Azrael destroys the barrier, which is what's been keeping us underground this whole time. Yeah, time for goat hugs. So hugging the goat is a pretty big thing. It wastes 20 seconds, actually 22. It wastes exactly 666 frames, believe it or not. And yeah, it's just a thing. Let's see, this should be underestimates, or at least what's left of the timer being properly set up. So yeah, this is the ending cutscene, or not really. This is like second to last cutscene. So we wake up, nobody remembers what happens except for us. And we're gonna leave the underground. Need to not screw up that menuing, because it starts you out and don't leave, and we do want to leave. Yeah, that's underestimate. So yeah, this is the finishing cutscene. Time is when I mash away the last text box in tutorial. I'll give you a warning when that's coming up. time in like 20 seconds here. Last textbook's coming up now, and time. That was Undertale.